unapologetic introverts.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. There's no snowstorm.
Yay. Because every time I seem to want to be over at your place to record, it's snowing.
I know.
Some devastating way.
I know. I got out of work yesterday and it was like big fluffy flakes and I was like, and then I sat down, I had dinner, I hadn't really heard from you and I was like,
Uh-oh.
Aaron's going to want to move this.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
I was driving home in whiteout conditions and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do any more of this day.
No.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I can't do this day either. Like my brain is just, I hate winter. I'm over it.
It's not even winter yet.
I know. It's 2 more days and then it'll be winter, isn't it?
No, it's on the 21st.
Oh no, it's the 13th. I don't know why I thought it was the 19th today.
I wish.
We'd already be there. We'd all be on holiday.
I know.
So good.
4 more days of work.
4 more days of work.
4 more days
Technically
of work.
for me, 3 more days of work.
3 more days of work.
Yes. Exciting.
Closer to tattoo.
Yes. Oh man, that's coming up, isn't it? Yeah. Good thing I've already paid the $200 deposit for that.
It's going to be so fun. We're going to have to bring so many snacks.
So that's a long day.
It's a long day.
It's like 5 hours, isn't it? 6 hours,
Yeah.
something
12,
like that.
well, 6, yeah, because we're going there an hour early.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Crave isn't open, because I forget when they closed for the holidays last year,
I'm
I'm definitely going to have baked goods, so I'll just bring Katie some goodies.
Yeah, I think they'll probably be closed, to be honest. They'll
Yeah.
probably take that 2 weeks like everybody else does, which I don't blame them. They're freaking
Yeah.
busy. They get up at like 3 or 4.
I know.
Or not
big
even.
donuts.
They start making at 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, thank you. I have a feeling
Thanks.
they're open on the 24th. I feel like
That would make sense.
I feel like
yeah.
they close from like the 25th on.
Last minute rush,
Yeah.
like donut orders, stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's fine. I can live. It'll
So
probably be better for me. In a
I'll bring
sense.
magic bars and crack for you.
Yep. That's great. I could eat that all day.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pounds of butter.
Damn.
I don't think I'm gonna use it all, but just in case.
Well, you can always freeze it.
Yes, half of it was frozen from last year, to be honest.
Oh, that's fine.
So lots of shortbread will be made this weekend.
Lots of
And-
shortbread from the sounds of it.
Yeah, lots of shortbread, and hopefully lots of Christmas crack. The magic bars take a little bit of butter.
I wouldn't imagine a lot, right? Because if they were too oily, it would be
No.
kind of a mess.
I do have 4 cans of condensed milk, though, so I could make 4 trays. But I only have 1 dish, which is the problem.
Oh, that's not good.
I know. So I have to, like, bake, cool, take out, bake, well, clean.
How do you only have 1 dish?
Well,
You, of all
Because
people.
it's not my dish.
Oh, so you have like 4 dishes, but they're just piled in a box somewhere
No,
for your
actually,
future.
I don't have any baking dishes.
That's nuts.
I don't have any baking dishes.
Gonna have to find you some mint green baking dishes.
Oh, don't say that. We were at Canadian Tire, and there was... oh, what were they? Well,
KitchenAid?
they were KitchenAid, but there was there was a strainer that was the pistachio color, but I was like, I don't like strainers. I like ours because it has handles on both sides. So
Yeah.
It sits above the sink.
Yeah.
We're so off topic today. It's okay.
It's fine. I'm tired.
And, oh, what did they have? It was like oh no, we were in Walmart. Okay, so they were like ceramic-y or like stainless steel and like colored, if that makes sense.
Oh, like the rainbowy ones?
No.
No.
They were just like blue, but it was like a muffin tin, a baking sheet, and this. And I was like, why can't they come in pistachio?
Right?
I would love this.
Well, you know it's coming out next year,
Yeah,
probably.
I might have to look for that.
That's cool.
But yeah, oh, there's a eyelash in my eyeball. And
I wish you'd let me
dying.
know if you need baking dishes. I have like 14,000 of them at home.
It's okay.
I have an obnoxious amount of baking ware that I
I
never
could probably
use.
actually bake them in something else. We might have a stone that I could, but I've never made them in a stone.
Huh.
So we'll see.
Try it out.
My mom goes, "Are you gonna make 4 things of it?" I was like, maybe.
Maybe the world needs that.
Aaron has requested a lot of magic bars.
Yeah, they're freaking good.
They're so good.
They're
Like,
called
they're
magic bars for a reason.
They're gonna get eaten.
Oh, hell yeah. Dangerously. Very quickly, probably.
Yeah.
Anyways, getting sort of back
Squirrel.
on topic. Squirrel. That's literally my middle name. Squirrel. Books. Any updates?
No, Sydney asked me today. She goes, "So what are you reading this weekend?"
Yeah. So what are you reading? You're like, I have no time. I have to bake a million things.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking I need to finish Hook, Line, and Sinker, and then I
Mhm.
don't want to start Fourth Wing until like Christmas,
Yeah,
when
that
I
sounds like a
know
good
I'm
plan.
either have the next book or
Mhm.
whatever.
Mhm.
I do have my Christmas book that I'll probably start like on holidays. So if I finish Hook, Line, and Sinker, I'll just read the technically first book in that series. So
You're so far away from the mic.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be
My
so quiet.
headphone thing is like ripping against my zipper, and I can hear it. It's driving me nuts.
Oh no. No updates on my front. You can probably predict I am stupidly busy.
Hopefully, you get some reading over the weekend.
Yes. Not this weekend,
sorry,
but the holidays for
is
sure.
what I meant to say.
Weekend's not happening. There'll maybe be some jamming. Definitely a lot of binging of not
Oh.
Netflix.
Bob sneezed.
That was a lot of sneeze. I'm gonna binge the show From.
Oh, isn't that creepy?
It's fucking good though.
Oh, what's it on?
It's kind of spooky, but it's good. Like
Isn't
it's well
it,
done.
like creepy, like creatures.
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
creepy. Basically the premise is these people end up in this town, and you just randomly end up there as you're driving through.
Oh,
kind of
no.
Yeah.
I'm done.
You randomly, you just randomly end up there, and then you try to drive through it, and you end up
Nope.
coming back, and you keep going back and around. But then on top of that, once it gets dark, all of these creepy creatures that look like humans come out, and then they try to convince you to come outside.
And then they eat you?
They don't technically eat you. They basically eviscerate you,
Kill you?
rip you apart.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, another word that's not in my vocab.
There you go. Here's that gory
Eviscerate.
eviscerate. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, no, but it's good. It's good because you're trying to figure out the mystery, and then how are they going to get out of this situation, and why are there these magic ruins that stop the creatures from coming in the house?
Oh, they can just come in?
They could come in if they don't have the ruin hanging next to the door. They try and smash the windows open, and then what happens is they come to like your windows and they stand there, and they basically like they try to pretend to be someone you know, or like someone you'd want to talk to, and they're like, "Oh, why don't you just come outside? You know, like
No, thank
we can be
you.
together."
No, it's okay. I'd like to go to bed now. But you can just walk in my door?
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't have the ruin hanging up, they'll just fucking come right after you. It's really fucking weird, but I like it because there's some great actors in it, and the story's kind of mysterious, like Lost in a way. A little bit creepy as fuck, but super good. Super good.
Just a little creepy.
I'm excited. I really hope the next season is just as good as the other ones. But oh, did I just delete the whole entire thing?
No,
Okay.
I told myself I was gonna remember.
Oh, don't ever do that. Write it down in your side notes. I do the same thing, like this next one, but that's okay. It was we'll jump in. TikTok ban. I wrote it in the US because I saw a tweet about no.
Canada's okay for now.
Well, no, they were talking about it on the TV the other day, trying to take that out, and I was like, that's, you know what,
Who is it harming? Who is it harming?
Yeah, exactly. I get like social media and all that shit. It's really not overly healthy, and people do get addicted to it and all this stuff. However, I think their premise is something to do with it's a Chinese company, and I'm like,
Get over it.
China makes like 95% of the crap that we use. Like, what's your
Literally.
problem? What they're making money, yeah, but they also have like a whole hub here in Canada producing jobs and money.
Literally.
I don't understand why we're like, like, stop trying to follow the U.S. They're making stupid decisions. Like,
Yeah.
we are watching it light themselves on fire constantly, and all of a sudden we think that's a good precedent to go off of. No.
I'm like, is it because it's a bunch of like old men probably that are angry, and it's like people, especially in the U.S., like basically anywhere outside of Canada, the Creator Fund is giving them jobs, and you know what they're doing? They're promoting other businesses, which you know what it's doing? Driving business. Yeah. Like, it's not like it's a bad app.
No.
And like, if it's some crazy Karen about not wanting the fucking microphone, not wanting her child, okay, then don't let your child have a phone that's like, sorry.
Or use safety precautions. Like, don't allow them to download the app.
Yeah. There's kids features.
Or
There's
teach
locks you
your
can put
fucking
on.
kids consequences so they can respect you a little bit. Like this, like letting your kids walk all over you is not a good call. But obviously I'm not a parent, so I shouldn't really step in there. But,
No, but
I've had to
still,
parent enough people in my life at this point.
It's a free app that literally
And if
who
they're
cares?
worried about data and privacy concerns, then fucking go after them for it in that sense. Like, don't just try and ban the whole thing because, like, everybody's stealing your data. Are you fucking kidding me? The Canadian government is stealing your data constantly.
Government, Twitter, literally, just don't have a phone. Don't have a presence anywhere.
Don't go outside.
Go live in the middle of the desert.
Yep. Well, we don't have one of those here, but
no.
Well, maybe we do. I don't know. No, maybe I don't think so.
I didn't think. The closest thing we have is probably Badlands in Alberta.
Probably, yeah.
I didn't think that we had a thing because I watched. I think her name's Alicia Carvel, whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Because she was just saying, she'll be posting more on Instagram and whatever.
Yeah.
Once it leaves in the U.S. and I really hope it doesn't because there's so many people that I follow are U.S. creators.
Yeah, and they're inspiring, and some of them are just so funny. Yeah, it's so good. Like it's just a moment to get out of your brain.
But also, I feel like there was Vine, and then Vine didn't get shut down, but shut down, and then it was Musical.ly, which became TikTok. There's gonna be another app.
There'll be another app. It'll be the same premise.
Anything.
The problem is it'll be a lot easier for TikTok to sue any other apps that try and go off very similar things.
It just sucks. I remember when that first happened. Was it this year or last year? And they were in court or whatever. And the creator of TikTok is we don't use the Face ID camera. We don't do what are you your algorithm is programmed to what you decide to watch.
Yeah.
So if you have fucked up shit, that's on you.
Yeah. Don't watch fucked up shit.
Because you know what mine's full of right now? The Muppet meme and the
the Muppet meme. Yeah, that's a big one right now.
The a prayer song. That's literally if it's during the day, it knows that I'm not in the mood for that. At night, it's literally every video, every 6 videos. And it's great. It's fucking hilarious.
You get used to it after
I
a while.
watch every single one of them.
It's just every rendition that comes out of every iteration of the meme.
And it's so
entertaining
to watch the memes happen in real time.
Yeah.
Because I literally saw the olive oil thing an hour after it came out. And then, later that night I saw the reenactment. And then since
people are so good.
It's so funny. Why would you get rid of an app that provides that? Come on, it's not hurting anybody.
Good entertainment, and also it's giving people an outlet that isn't just oh well shit, I went to work today and I hate life and everything. Creatives are out there being
I've discovered so much music from TikTok.
Me too. I think Sleep Token was probably one of them.
Yeah, I discovered Sleep Token from
on TikTok.
Yep, that one. So I hope Canada wouldn't. Who fucking cares? If we have Facebook, then we can have TikTok. Get over yourself. Old people drive me nuts.
They do. Especially old white men who think they can control.
And old white ladies who are just bitter.
Dumb and bitter.
Speaking of wildness,
and
that CEO
probably
murder.
Old white people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it was that old.
Old enough.
I just think the whole thing is fucking nuts. Have you read into it at all?
No, I was waiting for you to maybe explain it to me a little bit.
I don't have detail, but CEO of United Healthcare is what it was, I think.
Yeah.
Gets randomly gunned down. I don't know how long ago it was.
It was a week or two ago now.
Yeah. In New York.
Yeah.
The bullets have stuff engraved on them, which I know there's a connection to something. I saw it, and this was before I put it on our notes. So there's motive, there's meaning, whatever.
Yeah.
They've plastered this thing, oh, we need to find this man. He goes into Central Park. There's no cameras in Central Park.
No, there isn't.
No, this man is he's He's good. He's gone.
Yeah.
And he's gone for a while. They keep like accusing all of these people. And I saw a couple tweets of like one person was accused and they tweeted like, this is literally detrimental. Like, it's going to ruin my life. I am not this person. Like, can the police actually do their job?
Oh my
Because
God.
they're posting like, we think it's this person. And then people online are like, different jacket, different facial structure, different backpack. Like,
Please stop
what
trying
are
to
you doing?
accuse people because they're going to ruin their lives. Like,
So then it comes out some McDonald's employee finds this man mask off working on his computer and it's him. I'm like,
what?
I'm sorry. He just carried out a wicked murder, has stuff like etched onto the bullets, got away,
Yeah.
and he's just chilling in McDonald's.
Yeah.
I
Logic.
don't think so. Then it comes out, according to TikTok, which my news is from TikTok. He's got a YouTube channel. Okay, this
God.
video he's been arrested. This video goes live and there's like a timer and it's like, if you're watching this, I've been caught.
Oh my God.
Excuse me? But it's
What?
like his background is he's like very well like off in like college, like Ivy League college, like
an engineer or something?
done this and this and this, and I'm just like, none of this makes sense. Like, this is wild. And then I saw a thing last night. They were doing like an interview outside the prison that he's at or
Yeah.
wherever. And the inmates are like screaming outside. Like the interviewer is like asking questions about, I think his name's Luigi. I know. And they were like, how are his living conditions? And they're like, they're horrible. They're terrible. Like, free Luigi. Like,
Wow.
and then it became like funny. And the girl was like, how was dinner? And they're all like, terrible.
Oh no.
The poor news anchor outside there, he's just like standing there and the lady's loving it. But I'm just like, something isn't adding up. Like, this is too planned to a T for you to just chill at McDonald's and have a McDonald's employee find you when the whole New York Police Department couldn't find you.
That is really fucking
And you
weird.
it's like seems like good family, good background, and all of this I could say like wrong.
Did he admit to doing this?
I don't think so. I saw somewhere like he thinks he's being framed, and I'm like, what is going on?
That's sketchy.
But I'm also
as hell.
like, the YouTube video really threw me off because
That's so
there was
wild.
another one. It had like a countdown, like another video was supposed to come out, but his YouTube got taken down.
Oh. But he could have been sitting in McDonald's chilling and posting that YouTube video.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like, what is going on?
Fuck that McDonald's employee. Sorry, but
yeah, fuck, Jesus.
no. I'm half-hearted about this. Obviously,
Yeah, no, because
someone-
now everyone wants to like overturn all the CEOs. Like, you're next.
yeah, like I'm half-hearted about it because yes, somebody died.
Yeah.
It's tragic, it's terrible, and probably had family and loved ones as well, so we have to respect that. But
Of course.
at the same time, this is exactly what happened at the beginning of the French Revolution. Sans weapons, you know what I mean? Like sans guns.
Okay.
Like they just pull out the fucking guillotine and start killing off rich people because the class wars. People start realizing we can't put up with this shit anymore, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So from this French Revolution, you know, the sequel.
I'm gonna have to dive into this more because it like what I keep getting snippets and I'm like, okay, this is actually like interesting.
It is interesting.
And everyone's like, how are you all like so? I don't know, like just like okay with it. And it's like, I think we're like,
Like the term is nonchalant.
yeah, like we're just like,
I
what's
think
the word?
we're
Desensitized.
desensitized. Yeah, 100% desensitized because
Some rich person gets shot and killed. Oh, right. Why'd they do it?
yeah, I want to know why.
It's
There's usually a why, especially if it's going to be that coordinated. There
Yeah.
needs to be a why.
if I had the
you know?
explanation for the bullets and the connection thing that I saw, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still
It's weird. Everything about this is just
so
very,
very,
very weird. But yeah, so that happened. It's just like all over my Twitter. I just get snippets of it here and there.
Well, really, like I heard about it and I was gonna look into it, and then you had posted that you were gonna talk about it, and I was like, okay, well, I'll wait for the most reveal, and then maybe I'll look into it afterwards. And I've just seen a lot of people basically banking off the like eat the rich part after that, right?
I also saw a thing before you came over about the CEO of something makes like $300,000 a year, and they're the one that denied Canada Post's offer, like the union person that was like, no.
Yeah.
Why do you get a say?
The CEO?
Yeah, you make $300,000. Why does like apparently it was a good offer, and they were like, no.
So was it the CEO of Canada Post?
No.
No.
Because Canada Post offered their workers whatever, and the union was like, no.
The union said no.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh.
And I was like, what?
Well, maybe they weren't offering what they wanted. Also, I think they just posted the Canadian government just posted that they're going to force them to go back into work, I think on Monday.
I did see that.
Which I'm just kind of like, but I understand where they're coming from on both sides. It's like,
it's a government service. I feel like
the only one that's benefiting from this right now is the CEO that does Canada Post and owns like Pure Later and like 3 other shipping companies, because it's like, haha, all of those people were not working, which means all of my other companies are making tons of money right now. So it's all a benefit. It doesn't matter. Nobody loses out on that one for that guy. Of course, it's probably another white guy, an old white guy who owns this shit.
An old white guy who owns something.
Gosh, what a trend!
I thought I did see them gonna force them back to work.
Yeah, there was a Canadian thing that they were like, oh, we can't really deal with this anymore. The backlash is not looking good.
No,
I get it. However, as long as they've delayed it until May 22.
Delayed what? Like that they can strike again?
Yeah. So they're gonna force their contract that they had extension into May of next year.
Now, can they only do this because Canada Post is a government-owned like company? Like, is that the reason why the government can force them to go back to work and force them to do this? Because
I'm not sure.
Government regulated.
I don't know, because it's the Ministry of Transportation, I believe.
Oh.
The Minister of Transportation who has ultimate say on it to get them back into.
Wonder.
So I'm wondering if that's the case. I can't imagine otherwise if the government against any other like privately owned business could do it.
Yeah,
it's I think it's a crown corporation, but
yeah,
I could be wrong.
No, it is. It's with the government in some way, shape, or form. I know that's been like a big thing.
Yeah, and I think that was why everyone was panicking, because Canada Post was never designed to profit. It's actually just designed
that's what I keep hearing,
to be basically a business for the country.
Yeah,
so they're not meant to profit, and people don't understand.
Money, and they're like, you're not supposed to be profiting anyways.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you're gonna lose money because you're not keeping up in any sense, and you're not. Yeah, it's just a shit show. This is what happens.
Everyone's like, you don't need mail, and I'm like, I would like mail. I would love to send letters, but it has to go to fucking Ottawa because we don't have a sorting facility near
Montreal. Here. Yeah, it's we used to.
Yeah, we used to, and
my mom, literally our town.
Mom said it would be like local, non-local.
Yeah,
and then I could send a letter to you, and it wouldn't take 2 weeks.
No, I could just text you. That would be a lot faster. But
I would love you to write me a letter.
Well, maybe I'll send you one next week when they're back at work.
Well, I woke up this morning and, Indeed's like, jobs in your area or whatever. Part-time Canada Post. I was like, aren't you on strike?
They probably lost so many workers to the strike because there's probably some people who probably weren't unionized. Mm-hmm. And they were like, I need to duck out because I'm not making any money right now.
No, that's fair.
And I don't blame them. It kind of sucks.
Yeah. I don't know the whole ins and outs of the strike situation because I try not to listen to the news.
Yeah, me too. It's depressing. Also, there's nowhere to listen to the news. We live in Canada now.
Yeah.
There's no.
You actually have to watch the news.
You literally have to watch the news, and then you don't know if it's biased or not.
Because it's at a different time and it's only for half an hour.
Yeah. It's not even our news.
No, our news. We get our news for half an hour. That's
we do?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was all like Toronto.
No. And then it switches to like global. And I'm like,
Thanks, Global.
okay, thanks. Thanks, Chorus, for laying off all your employees. That was really nice of
Well,
you.
they also don't make any money too. So.
Fair. Would you like to know how I jinxed myself?
What the hell did you do?
Do you remember last week when I said that it is the worst when you're naked and vulnerable and a spider comes at you in the shower?
Oh no.
That happened this morning.
It happened.
And it wouldn't die.
Oh, the worst.
I'm like, I just woke up. I turn on the water and it starts crawling because we have like the shower thing that hangs on the shower head to hold the soap. Yep. Starts crawling out of that. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, okay, what can I hit this with? I haven't like turned the actual shower on yet. It's just like the faucet. So I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm like waiting for it to like get off of it onto the wall so I have a better chance at like hitting it.
Yeah.
I grab this like tub of like apricot scrub and it gets onto the wall. I smack it and the wall's flat and the lid is flat. Does it flatten the spider? No.
Those things are impervious.
It curls into a ball and like flings down and I'm like, oh my God. So then it like crawls back up in a frenzy and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So then it's like on the corner lip of like what do you call it? Shower caddy? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
And so I hit it and then I throw it in the water and I was like, oh my God. And then I saw like, I didn't see where it went, but it blew up. So
It blew up. End of story.
Like, it is 6:30 in the morning. I am naked.
We do not need to deal with
you
this
have
shit.
Disturbed my shower. I am so vulnerable. I hate you. And it was like one of the ones, like the clear ones that like cocoon in the corner.
Oh no.
Like, why are you in my shower?
Get out.
So yeah, I jinxed myself last week. So
should run out screaming like, Mom, we are lighting the house on fire.
I debated on yelling for her, to be honest. She would have been really mad at me.
It's 6:30 in the morning, Jade. Deal with the tiny spiders.
It wasn't tiny. It wasn't tiny.
Comparatively to your human form.
I don't care. Those ones bite. I've been bitten in the face. I don't like them. The body was like the size of my pinky nail.
Okay.
I have long nails.
Fair.
And he was fat.
It's spooky.
Don't like him.
Very spooky. Okay, I'm pulling up shower thoughts right now.
It was so rude. I was so traumatized this morning. I texted Sydney. I go, I was very brave. I killed a spider when I was naked this morning in the shower.
You did your job.
I'm so proud of you.
I am proud.
I can finally live alone. I can kill a spider by myself. Just kidding. If it's anywhere else, I'm probably going to leave it or spray it with hairspray.
Spray it with hairspray. Does that even work?
I spray it with hairspray so that it curls up in a ball so I can hit it easier.
So it slows it down. It's basically spraying it with glue.
Yeah, that's too.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid because I've tried to hit a spider before and I've gotten up to it and it's jumped off the fucking wall at me. No. This is why I don't fuck with spiders. That
crosses the line.
And then it disappeared.
Oh, that's no good.
I'm not sleeping.
Nope.
I'm not sleeping. It just jumped at me. I'm not sleeping.
I hate the ones that like crawl down from the ceiling and just like they're always right in front of your face. And it's like, why are you doing this to me?
Yeah.
Personal space, man. Like, what do you think you're achieving right now by landing in my eyesight? You're about to die.
Get out. There's no mosquitoes in here. There's no bugs. Go away.
Speaking of dying, Bent Up 85 from Shower Thoughts on Reddit says, when you die and your life flashes before your eyes, you're going to have to sit through a lot of ads. What? Imagine all of the ads that you've consumed in your life. There's going to be a lot of ads. It's going to be like watching your whole life and then, there's that commercial for Kraft Dinner.
30-minute commercial. Longer.
There's that Desjardins insurance commercial that keeps playing on repeat because Global has nobody else to sponsor them.
Blue is back. Win a Mac. You can win a MacBook Pro. My favorite commercial.
Constantly.
Favorite
Basically,
commercial.
every time you watch one of those Walmart Bear,
they're so cute.
that's going to be on there. There's so many ads.
So many Doritos ads.
Yeah.
Get
Endless.
off my lawn. The time machine worked.
You remember ads very well.
Because they're Super Bowl ads and they're really dumb.
Day list. Are you ready?
Oh, fuck. I got to do it off the iPad.
Yup.
You know what? Yesterday would have been amazing. It was so like fantasy, like
Good
girl
times.
boss vibes. It wasn't Sleepy Weepy. It was Sleepy Weepy this morning. Like, are you kidding me?
My morning one was fucking
Yours
weird.
mall goth?
No, disc golf motorsports
golf.
morning.
Where's Spotify on this?
Sponsored by Not a Phase, Modern Rock, Disc Golf, Motorsports, Lawn Mowing, Garage Band, Swancore, and Bachelor Party.
Has it changed?
Oh yeah, of course it
Okay.
has. Now we're progressive metal animalistic Friday evening.
Animalistic.
Not quite sure what that means, but apparently I've listened to progressive metal. Okay, that's fine. Haunting. Cool. Cool. Animalistic. Degent.
Degent.
What the fuck's degent?
I don't know.
Modern metal, dark, and again, haunting. I get a double course of haunting. Apparently being haunted. I guess that's probably Sleep Token.
Maybe.
Literally Sleep Token. The first song, Sleep Token, Bad Omens, Mothica, Rory, The Haunt, voila.
The Haunt.
Literally.
It sounds like a good playlist.
The song is Bad Omen by The Haunt. And I was like, well, the other day because I can never remember if my car does like the artist first or the sound first on the display. I looked over and I'm like, did someone just start a band named Bad Omen?
Instead of Bad
To be
Omens.
a dick.
Well, maybe.
I thought, well, that would be really smart, but I feel like Bad Omens would be like, what the fuck is your problem? And try and sue them. All right, what's degent?
I don't know.
I have no clue. It's apparently all Sleep Token. I don't know what that means.
How's it spelled?
Djent.
Oh, okay.
Sleep Token, Breakaway, Red-Handed Denial, Our Promise, Dayseeker, Spirit Box, Bless the Fall. Somebody send me this huge notification when Dayseeker comes back to Canada.
I know.
Please.
I've got folksy hiking Friday evening.
Oh, that feels very Taylor Swift.
This is, you listen to Slow Dance and Warm Fuzzy Feeling on Fridays in the evening. Here's some folksy hiking, cottagecore, granola vibes, mountain, and crunchy.
It feels so white girl.
This is Lumineers, Hosier Hairstyles, Vance Joy, Noah Kahn, Taylor Swift.
Very white girl.
What should we click on? I'm going to click on crunchy.
Crunchy.
Hosier, Lumineers, Briston, Maroney, Mothica,
Interesting
Noah
combo.
Kahn, Gracie Abrams. Tried to get Gracie Abrams tickets today and yesterday.
Yeah.
Ticketmaster can get fucked.
Ticketmaster generally can get fucked. They're so expensive.
So insane. And honestly, kind of pissed at Gracie because artists can choose if they want that verified fan resale on.
Yeah.
And none of them can put it on. Spirit Box has it on. It came up when I went to look at tickets the other night.
Yeah.
She doesn't have it on. So you know what? Lawn tickets at Budweiser are being sold for $1,500.
That's fucking insane.
They would have been like $84 because it was set from $84 to like $240.
Oh, I hate that. It's so disgusting.
Just turn it on. That's just rude of you. Just turn it on.
Literally just swap the thing on and then actually respect your fans.
Yeah. Because if someone truly can't go and they have to sell their tickets, they don't have to up it to try and get what they paid for.
No, they just sell them as is.
There's no fees. But no, you choose not to put it on. So you know what? Kind of mad at you.
Stupid.
This also makes me really nervous for when Halsey goes on tour next year because I've tried to get tickets to 3 concerts now.
And no luck.
2 concerts. Can't get in. I'm like, you guys need to stop this whole sign up for pre-sale by this date by just selecting your date.
And then having like 400 different things like RBC, Amex, special events. And then we'll release this set this day and then this set this day and this. How about you just fucking make it affordable for your fans to actually come see your goddamn shows?
Or go back to the codes. I don't think the artist code was bad. No. I was good at guessing codes sometime, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I always got in.
Yeah. Like when I guessed Bad Omens.
Yeah. I've guessed Halsey. I've guessed Chase Atlantic. And it's usually just like a song or something that they've
Yeah,
said.
something personal.
I'm just like, are you kidding me? So now I'm stressed because if I don't get Halsey tickets, I will fucking rage.
I want to go.
I will
We have to
rage.
get the tickets. Jade, we need.
Rage.
I need to see Halsey live at least once
So good.
to complete my life,
I know.
my concert life. We'll get there.
Angry.
We can do it.
Angry. And today is chill. Today is kind of early. It'll come out and there'll be like 2-ish weeks left of the year.
That's fine. Maybe by the time people listen to it,
Yeah.
it'll just be New Year's.
Yeah. We're just talking 2025, people.
2025. We already
what
know
we're talking.
2024. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
It was shitty.
The end of it is rounding out like another giant dumpster fire. If we look at what's happening across the planet, 2025, insane.
I
Never, I didn't think I'd make it to 32. So honestly, when I was a teenager, I'm like, I'm just gonna die at 32. It's cool. So it's a pretty big revelation to be making it to 2025.
Oh,
I also feel hella old.
I feel old.
Oh my God. If you're old, then I am decrepit. I am a mummy. I mean, my skin feels like it right now because winter, but
Yeah.
fair enough. So we have some prompts. We have questions. We have cool things that don't necessarily revolve around resolutions, which is nice because sometimes those are hit or miss and really depressing when you miss them.
Yeah.
Every year. That's me.
That's you. So I guess I'll start us. Are you excited for next year? I know you have your trip to New Zealand, but like, do you have anything planned that you can share?
Nothing. No. I do in a way that I'm hopeful for it, but I know realistically at the rate that I am currently going is probably stupid to expect. Because it's funny, like I want to just drop everything and start like a new career in a completely different field, basically. Well, not different, it's still creative.
Yeah.
Right, like so becoming like a tattoo artist or something like that.
Just saying, I did throw that poll on there. There's been like no listens. Our fucking listens are down again for some reason.
God damn it.
But I also don't think it does count the YouTube views because the one episode has 13 views alone.
You know what? Maybe we're more popular on YouTube, which, frig, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's hard to accomplish.
So still going, but
still going.
Just saying, if one
just
vote,
need that
you
one
asked
vote.
for one vote.
Just need that one vote to validate my whole life choices. It's cool.
Fine.
We know Cherry Blossom will come in and fucking.
They listen on YouTube though.
All right, there's no poll on YouTube.
They have been on Spotify though. I've seen a comment from there.
Appreciate. Yeah. So if I decide to do that, that'll be
an
something
adventure.
Big. It probably won't be until midway through the year.
Yeah.
I have like bigger plans for launching different things, but I have had those plans since 2018, so there's a good chance that won't ever actually happen. But I know I need to, in my brain, I know I need to put some more focus into things, but I'm so up in the air about what the frig I want to do.
I feel ya.
And I don't necessarily want to think of it as I'm doing it for the rest of my life either.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before. It's no longer the whole, you worked the same job for 30 years.
Yeah, there's no loyalties anymore. Like, yeah, like I am loyal to certain aspects of my job, but at the same time, I'm like, I also want to get out there and explore and do other things. Like,
yeah,
I like my job, but I like doing stuff. Like, I like always learning and always doing different things.
Of course.
What's the point? That's in my mind. What's the point of living if you don't like? I can do the same thing for another 30 years, I think I would just lose my mind. But some people take comfort in that, and that's fine. Like,
yeah,
if that's easy, and you do other things past that. But my interpretation of it is I don't necessarily want kids, and I don't need a lot of excess on top of working, and I don't want to be a whole full focus on working, but
No.
you know,
You also just want to have fun.
I want to have fun.
Want to enjoy your life while you can before
Yeah.
you're old and decrepit.
Yeah, before I'm actually old and decrepit, which is many, many years to come. To be honest.
Yeah.
I'll probably be working way past. Like, I know people have like retirement plans, but like at the same time, I'm one of those people who's like, I look at it and go, I don't think I could ever stop.
No, people are always like, if you won the lottery, what would you do? I'm like, well, I'd have to do something.
I have to do something. It wouldn't be necessarily money making.
No, I would have to literally do something every day, though.
Definitely need.
I cannot relax.
No, there's no relax button.
Like, whether that's like going to volunteer somewhere or it is working part-time, like I would have to do something to keep myself busy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm relying a little bit on this New Zealand trip to maybe, because the last time I went, it was very inspiring, and I came back and I basically turned my whole life into, I think I know what I want to do now, which maybe I'm just reliving that. Maybe every couple of years I just go to New Zealand and find new meaning.
Hey, sounds like a great time.
Until I move there, right? It's cool.
Exactly.
They
I
barely
feel like
have
it would be easier
snow.
for you. You've got family there.
Yeah, it's a little easier. Yeah. You get a little bit of an easier visa go, I think. It's a hard call. It's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that's my hope for 2025 is I go to New Zealand. I maybe actually relax for 2 weeks. Who knows? I'll probably stress out most of the time because I'll be like, we got to go from point A to point B and be at the stop there and make sure we get to this. They don't really do hotels there. They do more so motels. It's just kind of a different vibe. It's not like the level of motels we have here. Most things are motels there because the country is so fucking small. Like, they don't have like brand name stuff down there, but they're all like, bed and breakfasts and sweet old ladies running the place. Aww. And shit like that. Yeah. And sheep and petting zoos outside, right? You go and take care of the animals. And
that's cute.
We're stopping at one place like that. So I'm hoping to get more perspective just from traveling. And
I think that'll be nice.
Yeah.
If you could share your wisdom, that would be lovely too.
Yeah. I always try to be like, Jade, leave your fucking house. Go somewhere.
Go to the mountains.
If you give me enough time, I'll just save enough money to go with you, If not, I have a visa and line of credit, and off we go.
Perfect.
Who needs money?
You can't take it when you die.
And you?
I'm excited, but then I'm not. But I told myself I wasn't allowed to future spiral, so.
No future spiraling.
It's fine. I'm excited because it's a new year, so, new chapter. Can try new things. We do have some. We have a concert lined up.
Yeah,
at least
we'll get
one.
more.
So that's exciting. I don't really have any other plans. I'm telling myself that I want to like book a trip to Ireland. Now, because when my parents went to Florida, my mom was like, "Well, we can just have a girls trip," and I'm like, "Okay, but I want to go to like Ireland."
Yeah,
and it's gonna be rainy, and you're gonna hate it.
She's more of a warm coastline
they want to
kind
go
of person.
Somewhere that's warm. I'm like, it has coastline technically.
It does. It has some very beautiful coastline that
but
might
also,
be worth
Sydney's
it.
there right now, and I'm just getting pictures and pictures, and I'm like, it's so pretty.
You should go.
They're in Cork right now, I think.
Yep.
They were in Galway. They landed in Dublin, and they'll end up back in Dublin because it's so tiny.
It is very, very tiny.
So I'm just like, do I just go? But then I'm like,
you could just go.
I'm alone.
I think you'd be fine.
Stressful. Also, like, I don't want to go for just a week. I want to go for longer.
Yeah, that's the problem.
But then I'd miss my cats. So
you would, yeah. But there's no harm in getting away for like a week and then experiencing it, and then
but I was
determining.
Like, what would I do?
You just rent a place. You get some books and you fucking sit in the rain.
Sydney sent me books. Oh my God. They have the cutest versions of Akatar.
Oh,
and
see, now you gotta go.
The thing is, like, with the exchange rate, they're like the same price. But, so cute. Sydney's like, I hate this. She goes, there's special editions that I'll never get the third book for.
Oh no.
Like, you're just gonna have to go back.
right?
Also, you have no room in your suitcase.
Maybe take Jade with you.
Yeah.
Cough, cough.
Oh, I want to go to
What you need to do is you need to go put all of the clothes you're going to go for like a week.
Mm-hmm.
Put all of the clothes that you're going to take into your carry-on.
Mm-hmm.
Take a basically empty suitcase and then just load it up. Maybe pay the extra for the weight fee, whatever.
Fair.
Call it a cost on your vacation.
Yeah.
Go to a travel agent. Get them to book something for you. They're not too expensive.
Yeah. Also, like when I think I looked not long ago, but it's like there's such like limited flights out of Canada anywhere right now.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty.
Like, go away.
It's pretty tricky to get flights. It's worse to fly within this country.
Mm.
I looked at flying to the East Coast the other night, so maybe we could go see Hosier at one of the PEI concerts festivals. He's going to be at PEI, and I'm like, the tickets aren't bad. They're like $130 or something like that.
For like a weekend pass?
No, it's like $270 for the weekend, I think.
Okay, so that's just like a day, but it's a festival.
But he's only there on the Sunday anyways.
Yeah.
So, but it's a festival and it has
so
a lot of cool music.
People.
Yeah, it's just in PEI.
That's the wildest thing
I've
ever heard.
Oh, and it's on a weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what if we just like flew?
Like go on the Friday, come back on the Monday.
Yeah.
How much is it to fly to PEI?
Well, the problem is I think you have to fly somewhere else and then drive into PEI. Like you can get a flight into PEI, but it's like $900.
We could drive.
That's what I was thinking. Want to drive? Want to just go?
Does it take a couple days?
It's in September. It's on the 14th of September.
That's my parents' anniversary.
Cute. We can go in honor of them.
I didn't even... It's boggling my mind right now that there's a music festival in Prince Edward Island.
Yeah, I know. People were surprised and they're like, how did they hook Hosier?
I need to know who else is playing. I need to investigate this after.
You got to investigate. I can send you the actual
this is
festival.
Crazy. What?
I know.
It's such a tiny place.
And actually surprisingly affordable for a
and
festival.
It's so cute.
I think it'll bring them a lot of good tourism.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's probably why he chose to go there. Also, the Irish roots probably.
Fair.
You know, a lot of people, little Irish landed in that area.
He just wants some potatoes, but.
Just wants the potatoes. The sweet iron potatoes.
I'm excited and I'm not. And I'm trying to not be excited. But also like not be excited. Like it's literally time is irrelevant.
This is what shows up on my thing.
Why are they so big?
I don't know. Is that what shows up on yours?
No, even when I look at it on my phone. For reference, I write out the copy for our socials if you follow our Instagram, and I put stars on the episode posts and they're taking up the literal whole screen of Aaron's phone.
I don't know if my phone's just totally janky broken, but that is a big ass star.
It is not that big.
I scrolled down and I thought maybe, like when I first saw the top of it, I was like, maybe you're just trying to draw like a giant Christmas tree, but then no.
No. Are you one that's like sets resolutions, or do you make goals, or do you just let Jesus take the wheel?
Well, I don't let Jesus drive me anywhere anymore. Okay.
He's a witch.
He's a witch. Yeah.
There's no room on the broomstick.
No, it's my broomstick. Okay. I pay the insurance for this broomstick. Jesus wants to pitch in a little bit more than he can drive the fucking car / broomstick. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I used to set resolutions when I was younger, and then I would find them very disheartening or very pressureful.
Fair.
It would work.
Okay.
For a very, very short time. I am probably classic ADHD to the point where it's like I will follow something, or not maybe ADHD, neurodivergent to the way I will link myself into a very set schedule and hold on to that for quite a while, and then one thing will happen
and you're off the rails,
and I'm off the rails and I don't do it anymore.
Fair.
And it's like I have to stop and get away from that, like, this was disappointing, I failed myself kind of mode.
Yeah,
so
it's really tough.
I find it dangerous to set resolutions. Goals I don't mind, because goals can be, as long as you're setting them at like a
realistic approach.
Realistic. Yeah. It's like smaller goals. Okay. You know, every day I'm going to try and focus on adding you know, whatever to my morning routine and trying to take better care of myself. It's cool, but if you fail to do it, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like the end of the world. Like,
Do you have any goals or even just like things you want to try and do more next year? Sorry.
oh yeah, for sure, painting.
Oh, okay.
Painting
I'm
and
here
drawing.
for that. I'm here
Yeah.
for that.
I haven't painted in like a year now. It's
Oh,
depressing.
wow.
And I think that's really been a downer to my mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I
Fair.
haven't been really like massively creative. Not to say that like I'm not creative in my design work, but it's a completely different process.
It's totally different.
Different process. And I have so many canvases and so much paint and so much
Me.
stuff. And it's just sitting there. And then I go to try and, you know, do anything. And it feels exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
I need that space. That's my goal is to find that space again.
Oh, that'd be nice.
It'll be hard work.
Yeah. But it'd be worth it.
Yeah. And there's some things I may just have to like drop out of my life to just, you know,
Have that space.
might be that extra job, might be whatever,
Mm-hmm.
just to find that space.
Well, that'll be nice.
Yeah. We'll find out. Yeah. How about you? Anything?
I'm definitely not a resolution person. I don't think I ever have been.
It makes sense. I don't think a lot of your generation is very much that. They probably looked at ours and went, "Are you stupid? Like you could just do that at any point in the year." Like,
Yeah, to me it
just
it
start
always
tomorrow.
was. I was brought up around the fact, not like my parents said it. I don't know where this like came from. Like you said, you can do this any time of the year. Why does it have to be in the new year?
yeah.
I sometimes set goals. I remember one year I wrote down goals in a notebook, and then didn't achieve any of them. So I got kind of sad.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
That's the other
That's the
thing.
dark end of it. Is like you don't, and then all of a sudden you're depressed about it.
I definitely want to get out of my house more this year. I feel like not in the sense of like I need to go party and yada
Yeah,
yada yada. I want to go to like cafes and local stuff and like markets. Just like
Do some experiences.
get out, hermit
Yeah.
less. I would like to get more art on my body.
Same. that actually is a goal. We're gonna achieve that in January,
Yeah.
and then maybe again in April, depending how broke I am after.
And I know I said this last year, but it's all. I think same falls for this year in concert wise of just going to anything that we can go to. If we can get good seats, cool. If we can't, cool.
Yeah, like I would have sat at Taylor Swift, like probably
I would have sat
behind
behind
the
the stage.
screen,
I would have had those $16 tickets in Vancouver.
just to
Catch
listen.
me. Just to have the experience because I like the atmosphere so much, which is
So ironic.
sad that you're still in New Zealand when Catch Your Breath is going on tour.
Yeah,
That would have been such a good tour. They're $40.
it's like 2 days.
I'm like, it's the year of $40 tickets. We already got one.
Darn it.
So yeah, I just want to like, I don't know, experience more stuff, have more fun, be less hermity, but also stop being a doormat.
Yeah, agreed. Not towards you. I mean,
No,
me as well.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I just keep saying yes to stuff all the time.
I know.
And it's like, you know, I have to start. Maybe it's for both of us. We just have to both start sticking up.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't know if it's like I don't know if my brain perceives me in the way of, you're not an adult. No, you're an adult. Stay fuck you feel.
Yeah.
If it hurts someone's feelings, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm sorry I've made you upset. But also, this is how I feel.
Let's have a conversation about it then. That's
Yeah.
the most adult thing you can do. It's like, here's my feelings. If you don't like them, then like now give me some evidence of why you're not like this. Like be an adult and have adult conversations.
Also,
is-
in the sense of like, people need to respect that you feel the way you feel.
Yeah.
Not even like you're like, if you offend someone, like if you get upset over something that has nothing to do with them or something. And
Yeah.
they're like, me. Okay, it doesn't bother you. I don't care if it doesn't bother you. It bothers me.
This is also none of your business.
This
It's
is how
not
I
your
feel.
feelings.
I'ma feel how I feel.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
valid.
So I would like to achieve a little bit more of like a fuck you. I don't really care.
Yeah, life's too short.
Yeah, that's the main premise of it. Like, I'm gonna do me.
I'm going to have my actual voice now and stop letting you,
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm like, you're just a little person. It's like, no, you're turning 26.
Yeah, you're a real world person now. Nobody's actually an adult. We just
No.
make that shit up.
Yeah. So.
But no, you should be able to stand up for yourself and, you know, feel like your emotions and stuff are valid. So it's important. It's really hard to do.
Yeah.
Because
We'll
feels
recap
awkward
at the end of 2025 if
Yeah.
we're still doormats.
yeah, it's likely still to be there. I mean, I've been a doormat
for a while.
I want to say since mid 20s. I used to be so much more attitude.
I've never had an attitude. I feel like now I just have like the world is shit attitude, which like gives the okay, fine, come at me. Like,
I'm over this shit. What's next? Like, we're already here. We're past the freaking cliff.
what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? What's gonna make it worse? Like, we're watching now.
I know that's like people get so stressed out at work over like work things in it like a deadline, and I'm like, you know what can you do? Is the world gonna end because you didn't meet this today? That was unrealistic. No.
Did somebody die
No.
because your PowerPoint presentation didn't have like it boggles my mind sometimes the amount of pressure and shit we put on ourselves over the most meaningless shit. We are in like inconceivable little specks in a giant fucking universe.
We are space dust.
Like, yeah, that's not nihilistic. I think that's actually realistic. Like, why are we putting so much pressure on all this stuff that, you know, in 100 years, nobody's going to give a shit about this PowerPoint presentation
in a week.
No, exactly.
Because something else is going to go wrong.
You know what? That was my revelation this year.
Yeah.
Opposed to last year when I was like, I was in that state of anxiety of worrying over everything. And now I'm like, what are you going to do?
Aaron, I did a presentation.
Yeah, one of those.
At work on Wednesday.
Nothing.
Fucking freeloaded it. No script.
And it was good.
And it was good.
It felt good, right? Because you were just like, you know what comes of it? Nobody's going to remember this in 20 minutes.
Nope.
That's how I took on teaching. I wouldn't have been able to do that a few years back, right? Like, and it wasn't from lack of experience or anything like that. I just wouldn't have been able to do it without just finally just letting go and remembering that nobody remembers any of this shit. Like 5 years from now, they're going to remember maybe me as a person and being nice to them, but they're not going to remember word for word every single time that I goofed up. Maybe I will because I cling to that stuff occasionally, but
yeah, it was a nice moment of getting asked the week before, okay, do you and your boss technically want to show the team this like signage package you've been working on? And I was like, sure.
Yeah, let's do this.
I say we're ready, but like you're gonna have to ask him because like I don't know where we're actually at in the project. I'm just kind of doing stuff behind the scenes, and then Wednesday rolls around and we prep, and he's like, so what do you want to speak to? Well, my dad showed up on Tuesday and visited. And the one coworker was like, yeah, well, Muriel actually was like, Jade's got was it that night? I don't remember. Yeah, it was. So it was Wednesday. And she's like, Jade's presenting later. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I'm actually speaking. Because I didn't know what the premise was.
Yeah.
And my other coworker was like, oh, I thought it was just you. I was like, bitch, no. No.
And then it was.
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
I spoke for like a chunk of it. And so I spoke for probably, well, and actually like I spoke up after too. Like
look at you go.
People were like, no. And I was like, well, actually. So I would say maybe 1/3 to 2/3. He did 2/3. I did 1, maybe.
You know what?
And you know what? And it was a nice moment of like, there's not really nervous. I have no script. I have no plan.
You just did it.
Because I've worked on it. I know what this is. My nose has a itch. Oh my God. So you know what? I spoke to what I knew. I didn't really get red in the face apparently, which is good because
I bet you did so good.
Super red. And I was just like, huh, is this what it's like?
The world is not ending. It was just a present. This is what it's like when you feel less imposter syndrome and you just get up and do the thing.
Yeah, it's either that or it's at a point of I don't care. It's the end of the year. Who cares?
Nobody cares because no one's paying attention in the past 2 weeks of work. Like, you know, it's too festive to work right now, you know?
So it was a nice moment.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Thanks.
Clap, clap. I would clap into the mic, but my hands are freezing.
Why are you so cold?
I don't know. I'm just really chilly today.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was fun. So like more of that next year would be nice.
You got this. And again, you just have to think of it. If you thought nobody was paying attention these 2 weeks, nobody's paying attention ever.
No.
Then if they are, they're doing it in their head and they're probably correcting you in some things, but usually don't speak up, which is nice because it's like, yeah, probably goof that. Oh, well, move on.
Yeah. Why do you think people who make resolutions every year don't stick to them?
Because
we kind of touched on it.
Yeah. Because you just drop off. If you're anything like me, you can probably stick to it for a bit and then the season changes or your job changes or anything like that and throws you right off and you just can't stick to it anymore.
I think a lot of people, sorry,
it's okay.
Oh dear. Create very, very unattainable goals at the beginning of the year and then like go into it way too hard. And the thing that comes to mind most is all the people at the gym.
Yeah, and that's such a predatory thing for gyms because they're always advertising their big sales at New Year's. You know, New Year's, join up now.
Yeah.
You know, get that fit body for the summer or whatever, right?
It's like, it's fine if you want to be healthy, that's fine. But you also like can't go into it being like, I need to work out 7 days a week. I have no rest days. I need to change my whole diet and do this and this and this. And you do 2 days of it and then you feel horrible when you mess up. Like, it's okay to miss a week.
Yeah, it's okay. You know, if the best thing you can learn from it is how to be resilient and bounce back into that scheduling. And it's also the hardest thing to learn because you get very, I want to say depressed, demotivated probably.
Yeah, of course.
The minute that you drop the ball on it because it was a personal goal and you feel so, you know, conditioned by the world to keep up with all this already.
Also, like, start slow. Don't do every day. Do every other day. Do 2 days a week. Do
start
1 day
with
a
walking.
Week. Literally, that's all I did last year, and I did pretty good. I walked inside, and then
you were on it.
I was on it until it got so hot this summer.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. It was freaking melting point.
It got so hot, and I haven't walked since like September. But you know what? I said, you know what? Okay, it's cold out. I'm not going to walk outside. In the new year, I'll do the treadmill again for a bit.
Yeah, you can pick it up whenever. It doesn't even have to be New Year. Like, frig, wait until after your birthday. Let yourself chill.
I also
take your time.
It was nice. I think it did help me sleep too.
Yeah, because you're literally burning off all the excess energy that you've built up during the day, which you don't realize you have, even though you come home like usually tired and exhausted.
But if you're sitting at a desk like
us
there,
all day, it's still there. And that's what I feel like I need because I am like constantly sitting in front of a computer and I feel exhausted when I get home, but I remember moving and feeling good about it. Mm-hmm. Like, and then when you get to that, like, you go to bed and you're like full out crash mode.
Yeah.
It's so nice. It's nice sleep. So good. Yeah. So that's why I think people just don't. And also, I just also hate predatory gym things. I have to bring that up like again because that's just gross. Like that's why people fall into that trap. They feel like they have to do it because it's a good deal, and also like it's like, oh, the pressure's on. You got to get your summer body, and it's like, no, you could literally start any day.
Yeah,
that way. Start anytime. You can start right now. Most people don't want to start right now because the holidays are here. You're going to eat extra calories for Christmas.
If you eat a cupcake, you're not going to die.
You're not going to die.
It's
Enjoy
okay.
it.
Eat the cupcake.
Well, maybe you die if you have diabetes.
Or
so manage your sugars, and watch out for gluten.
I had so much gluten today. I had a bagel. I had a sandwich. I had a wrap.
So good.
Like, oh, today is a bread day.
It's fine.
But you know what? The world didn't end.
My day was a potato day.
Potato.
Just potatoes.
I'm here for
Potato
potatoes.
soup, a couple French fries. It was good times. Where were we at?
Do you normally party for New Year's Eve, or do you stay home? Do you have plans, like traditions?
Ooh, I'm so hit or miss on this. There were quite a few years where I just stayed home. A lot of my 20s, every New Year's Eve was a party with my friends.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
There was a few that weren't, because I usually get sick around this time of year, because at this point it's like I've usually been working, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah.
here's a 2-week crash. Okay. Body's
It's cold. You're burnt out.
yeah, we're burnt out. It's fine. We'll just, get really sick. It's usually between New Year's and February that I'm like,
Dead.
I get the flu. But most of the past years, yeah, I like getting together.
Is it like the same group of friends?
Yeah, we've been doing it for quite a few years. We usually do like a Friendsgiving, but that got canceled this year because of my friend's husband's dad passed away, which is super tragic. And it just didn't seem right to have it without them, because they're up north basically, and it's like it's really hard to get together with your friends who move away. And
yeah. So did you guys like redo for New Year's?
we're hoping.
Yeah.
Again, we're getting fucked over this year because New Year's is in the middle of the week.
It is. It's on a Wednesday.
And a lot of people, like, her industry is healthcare, so she'll probably only get...
Oh, it's on a Tuesday, actually. Sorry. The Wednesday is New Year's Day.
Yeah. She'll get probably, like, New Year's Day off, but not New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And it already takes a long enough time to get down here to
fair.
visit. And unfortunately, all of the people who live here don't have licenses or vehicles. Well, not all of them. Large
but like
majority
not enough
of them.
to like carpool and drive all that way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. Oh,
It
that
just
sucks.
makes it a little tricky.
Well,
And then she also sometimes is on call, which
also
you
not
can't do
fun.
anything when you're on call.
You
'cause-
just have to wait.
yeah. So we'll hopefully regroup in the new year.
That's nice.
I think we're probably going to do a small New Year's Eve thing. I 100% will not be drinking as much as I did in my last party. I don't even know what that was for.
I don't know, but I remember.
That was so bad. That was too much. That was dangerous levels of too much. I don't even know what I was drinking.
I think you're just drinking sugary things.
There's too much sugar, yeah. I don't usually do that. I'd rather have the seltzers and stuff. I know they don't taste that great, but they don't have any sugar in them, which is just
That's fair.
great. How about you? Do you hang out?
What do you
count
think my
down?
answer is?
Do you go to sleep at 9? I have done that one night and just slept right through. I was just like, I'm over this.
I have slept through New Year's. I think it was out of spite. I think I was really mad that year because I didn't have plans. But like I think I've been to 2 New Year's quote unquote parties in my life, maybe 3.
Right on.
Usually it's spent here. So sometimes it was like my parents. Sometimes they would go out. What did I do last year? I think Ken's invited me somewhere, and then I went. I was like done at like 8 p.m. I was like,
I don't like this. I'm going to go home, read a book, say Happy New Year, go to bed. You know what? Sometimes I actually like that. It's just quiet, like whatever, let the year roll over. Doesn't
it depends how like spirally we are by New Year's Eve.
Yeah. I have to also be in the mood too to hang out, like, and go to that party.
I also am like, I'm not a big drinker, and like most of my friends like to drink and enjoy themselves, and it's not like they're not inviting me, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They will invite me, and I'm just
like, I'm gonna be cozy and
I'm gonna be away from my house with a lot of people I probably don't know. We're gonna be drunk.
It's a hard call.
I don't know. So
you should just bring me with you. I'll show up. I'll be that awkward friend for you. The wing friend.
Anything planned yet? Yeah. Most of the time I'm just here with my parents. But
That's fine. I've spent many a New Year's Eve with my parents.
Yeah.
So we used to do like the flashy cups and
Oh,
drink
I've
like
never done that.
drink like ginger ale and light up, and then
That's cute. I would like to like. I have a sparkly dress. I just want to wear this fucking sparkly dress that I
it's
bought
so
last
pretty.
year. I have nowhere to wear it.
wear it on Friday next week.
It seems a little bit much. It would be
Start
really
early.
would be really fun though.
Start early with your sassitude.
I'm in
like-
sparkles, bitch.
Do you have something to say about my sick dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need cute heels. I would like some cute heels
What
to
are
go
cute
with it.
boots?
I don't want to wear my cute boots. I want cute heels.
A
My
little
cute
cold for
boots
heels.
I don't care. It would look cute. I did just order sparkly tights from Reedman's.
Oh, pretty. Full sparkle outfit. Now you need sparkly heels. Just saying.
They don't have to be high.
Complete the outfit.
That would be cute.
Or flats if you're...
Yeah.
I know they aren't as good, but... You know,
If
you
I
don't
can
want to
have
die.
If I have a chunky heel, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I usually
like Mary
I don't-
Jane style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any plans. I don't usually have any plans. I don't also have any like New Year's Eve traditions. I would like to start some. That would be cool.
Yeah.
I do have mozzarella sticks in the freezer, so
That's sick.
we'll be eating those.
That's the
That's a
best.
tradition. I always have mozzarella sticks.
Nice. I don't think I have a food tradition for...
I don't think it's intentional.
No, you just save them up for that day.
I think we end up buying them for Christmas, and then there's always leftover, and I'm like, yeah, this works.
Mozzarella sticks. Nice. Are we excited for 2025? Are there any games, products, or movies coming out that you're looking forward to? A few.
Ooh.
Borderlands 4 is coming out. Kind of stoked for that. Monster Hunters.
Mm-hmm.
There's a new game in that coming out. I don't know about products. There's a movie coming out with Robert Pattinson. I can't remember what the thing's called, but he's like he gets clones of himself, and like they're...
I have not seen this.
I don't know. It's a really interesting premise to the movie. There's clones, and then they die, and they just keep creating the clones.
Yes.
I can't fucking remember what
It
it's
looks hilarious.
I stopped watching the trailer because I do want to go see it.
It did look
looks
good.
goofy.
It did look good.
I don't want to know too much about it because a lot of the trailers these days give the whole fucking movie away. And it drives me nuts. I don't want to watch the whole movie in the trailer. I want to go there and experience the twist at halfway through the movie, you know? That one I'm excited to see.
I did see that now that you bring it up. Yes,
Yeah.
he keeps dying. Yes.
Yeah, he keeps dying and dying and dying, and it's like he sounds hilarious because he doesn't have his British accent.
Yeah. And he's just like so done by the end of it.
Yeah. I feel like that's me. The end of this year. Like, that's me. Clone me, kill me. It's great.
There's definitely books that I'm so excited for.
Oh yeah, you didn't put books on the list.
That's why I meant like, yes. Sorry.
That's okay. I didn't think of that.
Um,
I'm excited for all the books that you're excited for, so you know them.
we're gonna make the goal 50 next year.
Nice.
I'm not gonna want to know how much that's gonna cost me, but it's fine. The third book in, I don't know if it's the Butcher and Blackbird series or if it's called something else. I did ask for the second for Christmas. If I don't get it, I'm gonna buy it. Whatever. The third book comes out.
Mm-hmm.
The third book of Fourth Wing comes out. Onyx Storm.
Yes.
There's the third Lakefront Billionaires.
Oh.
There is, what is it? There's another, Allie Hazelwood book that I've already pre-ordered.
Ooh.
There's another Tessa Bailey book that I've already pre-ordered. There's another Elle Kennedy book that I've already pre-ordered. And you know what? The Allie and the Tessa books have sprayed edges. It's gonna look so cool.
Oh, that's so sick.
And they're paperback.
Damn.
So there's a lot of books. I'm excited for Stitch. I really hope it doesn't look stupid.
Is the third book of Caraval coming out too?
It came out this year.
Did it? Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is it the fourth book then?
Oh, Fearless comes out. Which, recapping, remember when I said that all of my covers need to match and I was like, Reckless and Powerless match?
Yeah.
Yeah, my indigo version doesn't match because Reckless is gold, so it's okay if I have red font, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I didn't even notice. That comes out. there should be another ACOTAR book, possibly.
I heard maybe on that one.
So definitely books. I'm excited for Stitch. I'm excited
I'm kind of excited for Stitch. I
was
don't think it'll look stupid. I saw the.
He looks okay.
I think he's all right. It's pretty alien-like.
I saw a Will Ferrell movie with Reese Witherspoon. I sent it to you on TikTok.
Oh, I really need to catch up with TikTok. I think I'm probably like 400 in at this point. That's fine. I wish it would tell me the actual number. It just says 99 plus, and I'm like, okay.
And there was another movie that I saw that I can't remember. I'm sure there'll be a lot. I'm just really excited for the books. Oh, there is a show coming out.
Yeah.
On TLC. They follow a girl. Her name is. Oh, it starts with a B. I can't remember. She's got like severe Tourette's.
Oh yeah.
But she went viral on TikTok.
Oh.
For like showing people what the fuck happens like every day. So there's a show that I saw. Which looks really interesting.
That must be like really hard.
Yeah, she's got like really
like severe.
And I laughed because she laughs about it. There's a clip where they're like, okay, they want to go to this convention, Tourette's awareness and stuff. And I don't know whether she's speaking or she just wants to go. And so they're in the airport, and she goes, they get really bad in the airport, and like they can be triggered by anything. And of course, there's like no guns. And she's like, I've got a gun.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh no. I'm like, it sucks because like her family and the show people understand, but like all the people around
don't understand.
I think it comes out in January or February, so I'm excited for that.
Interesting
It'll
premise.
Be a cool show to watch for sure.
Kind of like days. Well, I think it's good. I think it's raising awareness. I mean,
100%.
I'm sure there's not people who actually watch TLC though. Like me, I don't have access to it, so I would if I had access to it, but I don't. So.
I do, because we still have satellite.
There's a lot of good stuff coming out.
There is. All the books, please.
Stuff to be excited about.
I don't know of any games that I'm excited about. Natalie brought her Switch to work the other day, which made me pick up my Switch that hasn't been. It's been on the dock, so I don't know how well that's been for the battery, if it's supposed to just sit on the dock.
Oh, I don't know.
Oops. Well,
hey, it still worked, right?
Yeah, it still worked, and I played it for like an hour, and it lost 20%.
Did you play it like handheld?
Yeah.
Oh, then you're probably fine.
I think that's fine.
Yeah. It probably has like a conserve sleep mode thing.
Yeah, it was definitely asleep. I just didn't realize the dock was plugged in. I thought it was going to be dead. I think I want to buy the Spyro game. One of the Spyro games.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because I played that.
Yeah.
When I was younger. I would like
to
find games that I can play. I would like to do that instead of scrolling on my phone.
Yeah, something a little more tactile.
Yeah,
keeps your brain going.
I'm not a game person.
It takes a bit to get into. Once you're into it, though, it's like pretty addictive.
I just need to find a good game.
Mm-hmm. You have to find your niche game too. There are some genres out there you're just no interest in. You just remind me of another game. There's a game called Subliminal I've been waiting for to come out, and I don't know if it's coming out next year. Also, they did an update to Astroneer. Ooh. So I'm excited for that because there's more planets and stuff.
Yeah, I played that for a day.
It's good. It's hard on the Switch. It's very hard. It's way easier on the computer.
Yeah.
I was disappointed by that.
Damn it.
I was hoping it'd be a lot easier. I think it would be easier if you had just like an actual Joy-Con.
There.
Like the full pad one, not holding the thing. I find playing handheld.
If I put it in the controller thing?
Yeah, or even their actual, like they have like a actual.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing.
They have that thing, but they have like one of the more classic style controllers that's a little bit less janky feeling. A little bit more manipulable.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, sorry to cut you off. I was just came into my brain. I'm like, oh, the game.
Okay, I'm gonna end it with this one because I did not get any fun facts about New Year's Eve.
Oh, I did. But
okay. You can tell me yours after this one. What are your goals for the podcast or wishes for next year?
Wishes. Maybe we get more organized.
I don't think we're that unorganized.
No. I don't think we're that. I think maybe like planning out topics.
Okay.
So we have a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Whether it's like a month in advance. Mm-hmm. I'm finding it really easy once you're like not, I don't want to put it all on you. No, that's not what I mean. But like once you're like, oh, I know what we're doing the week after. It's like, oh, okay, that's great. That gives me a little bit more.
Yeah, that's fair.
Heads up to be like, I can find like actual in-depth thing instead of me trying to do it the day of and scraping the barrel of my shitty ability to research. I was not good in university at researching. I was very lax on that.
Yeah.
How about you? Well,
I just, I want to grow. I don't think the goal is to like, Aaron, this is going to be our job next year. I want to grow. I want to keep it as a creative outlet. I think it'd be cool if we could get to the point of exploring video because I feel like that could help.
I'm down. I think doing the combination of just being a little bit more prepared and then
of course
that would help with implementing video because it's been kind of I know I've been super random. Unfortunately, that's my life schedule, super random. But I think I'd be more prepared for video if I felt more confident.
I also just selfishly want to edit it.
I know you're really good at.
I like doing that.
I was gonna ask you the other day if I do the vlog thing for this tattoo thing, do you want to edit it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I have no interest in video editing.
Of course.
I'm glad that you're excited about it because I'm not great at video. I think I have PTSD from our video class. I was talking to the students about that the other day. I'm pretty sure I cried in the hallway because my computer almost lit on
Aaron
fire.
And I truly became friends.
Yeah. Just crying in the hallway.
Came back from peeing and you're sobbing in the hallway. I was like, you okay?
Nope. My computer just combusted in the next room. I just had to slowly close it and walk out of the room and just start crying because I was so frustrated.
I, to this day, still have not seen anyone's first video because I was in Florida.
And it sucks because my Contigo video turned out sick. And you were in it. Did you
make one about cookies? Our first video was the how-to. And then we did a commercial.
Oh, yeah. We actually did two videos. I can't. Yeah.
I did tie-dye
That was good, too. I spent hours on that.
I know you did.
I taped my phone to, a lamp to try and get that, above.
Yeah. I remember the process.
So wild.
I'm pissed that I didn't see anybody's.
I don't even know if I have that anymore.
My thing is still on my YouTube. It's just unlisted. My tie-dye icing. But I don't know where my pop socket video is, though. That was fun to make.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that we did two videos. I definitely have PTSD from that.
You definitely do.
That was a tangent.
100%. I will be editing the vlog. I will also be help filming you, weirdo. You're getting tattoos.
Fair. Yeah, I can't really film myself doing that.
Yeah, I just, the goal is to always just, even if there's two people listening, it's a nice creative outlet, I think.
Yeah, and I think having either more vlogs or doing video would be great to upload to YouTube portion of our thing, as well as what was I thinking? Oh, so it'll come back to me.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe upping, taking a small little chunk and trying to do some advertising. Yeah, because you're really on the ball with all of the socials, so I think. Once
Instagram algorithm sucks.
It does suck. But maybe we have to push it a little bit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
just
plans.
Get that start.
Thoughts.
So
feelings. I think that's exciting. A lot. I agree with both of those.
Woot woot.
Yes.
What are your fun facts?
Okay.
Send us home.
Let's send you home. You're already at your house.
I'm
here.
Is
confusing. I don't have the giant stars on my notes one, so that's how I can tell the difference. The historical roots of New Year's resolutions. Okay, the tradition of resolutions, it dates back to 2000 BCE in Babylon. Crazy, eh?
That's cool.
So 2000 before Christ's existence. I want to say that stands for, but I don't know if that's technically right. People would make promises to their gods. Yeah. So they would return borrowed items or pay off debts. And that was all in hopes to start the new year on a good note. Yep. Then the Roman influence came in with Julius Caesar. when he reformed the calendar in 46 BCE and declared that January 1st was the start of the year, honoring Janus, the two-faced god of beginnings.
All right.
Romans made promises to Janus to improve their lives. Okay.
Shout out to Janice.
Yeah, way to go, Janus. Religious ties. In the 18th century, resolutions became associated with spiritual self-reflection during the Methodist Covenant Renewal Service. Yeah, so that's the history. Some of the weirdest New Year's resolutions ever include training a pet rock.
Excuse me?
Yep, in the 1970s, someone had vowed to train their pet rock to sit and stay.
Wow.
The rock nailed it.
Jesus Christ.
Spoiler alert.
What is happening?
Somebody made a resolution to eat more kale, but not too much kale.
Yeah, it can be bad for you.
One individual resolved to enjoy kale, but not become a kale person, in quotes. Fewer drunken online purchases is a very common resolution. This originally hails from a Reddit user who pledged to avoid buying inflatable dinosaurs after one tipsy spree. Oops.
I think I just need a resolution of to stop spending, to not hold my money all year and then spend it all.
Yeah. It's a little bit eek. And this one's kind of cute. They made a resolution to hug every dog possible. Very wholesome.
I'm here for it.
Very, very wholesome. Switch from coffee to tea, which eventually led to them switching back to coffee because people struggle with that caffeine loyalty.
But isn't there a lot of tea that does have caffeine?
Yeah,
nowadays,
most black tea is caffeinated. The only one that's not are herbal and I think green tea, maybe. No, that could be wrong. I can't remember. New Year's around the world, you'll find a few different places have some fun things going on, such as Scotland, called the Hogmanay.
Sure.
That's a Scottish celebration that involves first footing, where the first visitor of the year brings symbolic gifts like coal or whiskey. Japan, and I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, Omsoka? I'm not sure. Families clean their homes thoroughly before eating soba noodles to ensure longevity and prosperity in the new year.
Oh, that's nice.
Denmark, Danes jump off of chairs at midnight to leap into the new year and
That's
smash plates.
I did see the smashing plates.
Yeah, on friends' doors for good luck. Ecuador, people burn effigies representing the past year to eliminate bad luck. Man, that's going to be one big ass fire for 2024.
Yeah.
Whew. Just light that dumpster. That's why
the
dumpsters. Oh, I get it. Ecuador doing it right. So there's some record-breaking New Year's feats that also have happened in the past. The most fireworks lit is held by Dubai.
That checks.
In 2014, they launched over 500,000 fireworks in 6 minutes.
That seems like overkill.
Yeah, I feel bad for the birds and any flying things that were in that vicinity. Probably just instantly
I feel
exploded.
bad for anyone in like 100-kilometer radius who has to breathe.
6 minutes. That's nuts.
Holy.
The longest New Year's celebration is held in Kiribati. It's the first country to enter the new year. Begins the celebrations a little bit early. And while American Samoa is the last,
Oh, wow.
that makes this a nearly 26-hour global New Year's Day.
Wow, that's a long day.
That is a long day. And then there's some fascinating resolutions from celebrities. So Marilyn Monroe, who we've talked about in previous episodes, resolved very commonly to read more books and become a better actor, which was a rare mix of humility and ambition.
Okay.
Mark Zuckerberg had some really weird resolutions, including learning Mandarin and then only eating animals he personally killed.
Okay.
2011 was a weird time for him. Yeah. And then, have you ever asked what is up with Old Lang Syne, the song?
What?
An Old Lang Syne. You've probably heard of the song.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, it's a New Year's song. Anyways, it was written by Scottish poet Robert Burns in 1788, and we still use it today. Pretty much for every
New Year's song.
It is a New Year's song. It means times gone by, loosely translated. And it's about cherishing old friendships, even if nobody knows any of the words beyond the first verse.
Lovely.
And where are we heading into the future? People have shifted from making, like we said, large grand resolutions.
Yeah.
And now they're making more small, quirky personal goals. Still a lot of focus on mental health, work-life balance, and sustainable living, which is all mostly class problems. Yeah. But now we get things like apps and games that, track your progress, making it harder to forget all those promises you made.
Fair.
Such as your Apple Watch that's just like, move,
get
up.
You can still do
Stand up. You can do it.
Sydney just hiked a mountain. You can do it.
You can do it. Yeah. Oh, your friend just went on a bicycle ride? Yeah. Why aren't you moving right now? Do the things. I would rather just eat the soba noodles. Or smash plates, honestly.
I'm here for smashing plates.
Yeah. So those are my quirky tips for New Year's stuff.
I actually lied. I do have one thing.
Oh, we love it.
And the confetti in Times Square has people's wishes written on them.
Oh.
The tradition of wishfetti started in 2015, so people either write their wishes out and submit them to the wish wall in Times Square, or they can do it online and then they're turned into confetti. So I think we need to look up if that's still open, and we should submit one.
And we should do that. Yes.
So I thought that was really cute.
That is adorable. And then our little wishes will just like float down on someone.
I think that is one goal in life. Just experience New Year's Eve in Times Square once.
That's a very common goal.
Just cause.
You can go see the tree.
There's a
Don't
tree.
they have a huge tree in New York?
The Rockefeller Center.
Yeah. They have the like huge tree that they get probably from Nova Scotia, because
the one this year, I don't know, I think it's from somewhere in the States. It's like a family owned like tree, like it's grown up and the wife's gone and the guy's so happy to give it to them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
it's
so
a story.
Cute. I also want to experience at midnight in Times Square.
When they drop the ball?
No, just like any day when the billboards change.
Oh.
I want to experience that once.
That's kind of creepy.
It's cool. It's cool because they all turn off and it goes to something else. I forget what it is. I'll show you.
The whole place gets pitch black and they're just like, oh, finally I can sleep for that 1 minute.
No, there's like an old like film like countdown.
Oh, and that's cool.
There's like no advertisements. It's like something else, whether it's like art or something. I forget what it is. But that's it.
And it just happens at midnight.
Yeah,
that's weird.
It's just a thing.
I like it though. Are very artsy, though nobody's probably watching because they've already seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah. All the New York people are like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yep, we've seen it. Thanks. That's all for now, folks.
Aaron's gotta close this out. Well,
obviously,
do you have a give back?
Oh yeah, I think I do. I wrote mine in
is,
there. No, I didn't.
Keep Driving by Harry Styles.
I thought I wrote it in there, but I guess I didn't. I think I was thinking about it all week.
I didn't think about it until 20 minutes before you showed up at my house.
Oh, that's funny. I don't think if I've repeated this one, I apologize, but it's called Brave New World by Starset.
Okay.
And it's freaking good.
Here for it.
It's really good. Love it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it all week. I was like, yeah, I should write that down, and totally forgot.
Whoops.
Oops. That's a past Aaron problem.
That's okay.
No longer worrying about it. Anyways, let's round this off because I feel like it's 9:20 at night and I'm dragging and I have to drive an hour from here.
That's okay.
That's fine. Back to the
it's not going to be long. It's long.
But it was good.
It was good.
We had a good chat.
We're off after Christmas for a week, and next week you get Christmas, so this is our kudos to you. You get long episodes before we leave you for a week.
Yeah, we're gonna leave you for a week. We're gonna come back and
podcast before Aaron gets tattooed.
Yep. And then we're gonna have to podcast a whole bunch before I leave.
I only need two extra episodes.
2 extra episodes. Okay.
And maybe just one if I can steal Sydney.
There you go. Sounds good. I'd love to have a guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, replace me. Sydney can try and act like me.
I have no idea what we're going to talk about.
Oh, there's so much to talk about. They can talk about anything.
Yeah. She's excited.
I'm excited. Do it.
If she has not forgotten.
Sydney, don't forget. Please do.
Yeah.
Do the thing
Do the thing.
with Jade. You have to replace me for a week.
Just a week.
It's fine. Nobody's listening. Don't be shy.
Literally. You're one of the 11 listeners.
The other 10 listeners include most of Jade's family and
Aaron's friends.
mostly my friends. Yes. So it's fine. This is all.
That is all.
That's it. We did this episode before we did the Christmas episode, which I find is hilarious, but makes sense.
I know. That was poor
Timing-wise.
planning on my part.
It's fine. No, I think it's all right. It's good. It's got me thinking about the New Year's and how excited I am for a break. And one of my other goals, I guess I should say, I'm really freaking hoping, is to revamp my portfolio website in the 2 weeks that I'm off.
Yes.
Yes. yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you everyone for listening. It's been a slice.
It's been a slice.
Whether that's pie or pizza, it's been a treat.
Or cake.
Cake. Yep. Don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, follow us. Wherever you listen. That could be anywhere. Please be anywhere.
Yeah.
At any time. All the time.
Just 60 seconds, people. Come on.
Yep, that's all we need. We just need the algorithm to be like, yeah.
Just
people
get
listening.
us out there.
It's fine. If you'd like to tell us your thoughts, random story or fact that includes any of your goals, or maybe you're setting resolutions, that's cool too.
No judgment here.
No judgment. You're probably better at it than we are, so definitely no judgment. You can send it to us through email at unapologeticintroverts@gmail.com. You can find that link on our bio. We hope that you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are. We hope it is amazing and you're having good times and good holidays are coming your way.
Yes.
We'll catch you with the special Christmas episode next week.
I want to try and find like jingle bell sounds.
Ding, ding, ding,
Like ding, ding, ding. Like snow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But I would like to try and find them.
We can do it.
To replace the music or put it over it.
I wonder if Adobe would have like sounds.
I don't know.
I'll look into
Adobe's weird with their sounds.
It's fine. I'll look into it.
Okay.
All right. That's it for everybody. Bye.
Bye.
That's it for everybody.